Today, we're discussing the top 10 most iconic video game characters ever. From legends such as Mario to more recent fan favorites such as Astro Bot, what characters are going to make the list? Let's find out right here on the Late Night Gamer podcast. And as expected, the sharing screen is not going to plan. Here we go. There's the shared screen. You guys should be able to see that now. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 57 of the Late Night Gamer podcast, your place for late night laughs, hot takes, and video game reviews. I'm your host, Welchy, and joining me tonight are Mr. Pop Figures himself, Andy.
Yeah, hello guys, pleasure to be back. Excited to get into this topic because it should be a good one and hopefully a good debate.
And we're also joined by our resident horror expert, Stephen.
Yes, hello guys. Looking forward to getting stuck into this. We love doing lists like this. And isn't this the first one we're doing on the gaming podcast?
Yes, this was actually planned for longer, but I can't remember why we needed a random topic in the movie one, and we obviously did the Pixar one. So anyone who's watched that one will know kind of what we're doing today. Before we get into that though, a quick announcement. You'll probably notice this episode is shorter than usual, and that is because we are splitting the podcast in half and we'll now have 2 episodes a week. So typically on a Wednesday and a Friday, you'll get 2 episodes now. Episodes will be around 45, as in, so I should clarify, 2 episodes between them, 1 on each day, Wednesday and Friday. Episodes will be around 45 minutes each and will be much more focused. Each week will be at least one main topic episode, which will be today's one, such as reviews, predictions, or top 10 lists. Some weeks will have 2 topics, but I imagine most of the time it'll be, the second episode will be a catch-up episode where in our previous episodes, the second half of the podcast was typically our what we've been playing section. We're basically going to make that a whole episode now. But it could be other kind of random chit chat that we just want to talk about to do with games. This is also happening on the Late Night Movie podcast. That's already happened. So you may have already seen that if you're already following that. But yeah, on both podcasts now, so essentially 4 podcasts a week from us. But this is very much a trial period to see whether it works both on our side, on the recording side, and also if it's better for you guys watching and listening at home. So please do send through any feedback on the new structure, either on YouTube or Spotify comments or through our Discord. And obviously, as mentioned in the cold open, we're going to be discussing our top 10 most iconic video game characters today. But I do need to go through a little bit of quick housekeeping. Of course, this is the Late Night Gamer podcast. We drop 2 episodes every week, typically on a Wednesday and a Friday. If you enjoy the podcast, please do consider following or subscribing on your favorite podcast service and leave a rating, as that really helps support the podcast. You can follow us on all major socials with the handle the LNG Pod, and you can join the Discord using the link in the podcast description to chat all things movies, TV shows, and video games. If you're listening or watching on Spotify, you can now leave comments on there too. And of course, our podcast is available on YouTube if that is your platform of choice. Be sure to also check us out on the LNG Pod on Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, our content schedule for the week beginning 8th of September looks like this. Tuesday, you had our Conjuring Last Rites review on the Late Night Movie podcast. Wednesday, you've got this episode, the top 10 most iconic video game characters. Thursday, I review Together and Heart Eyes, while Stephen reviews Nobody 2 on the Late Night Movie podcast. And Friday, you're getting the second half of our gaming podcast, which will be a kind of general catch-up on what we've been playing. Stephen's been playing more Mafia, Gears of War. Me and Andy have been playing Gears of War together. Stuff like that, just more general catch-up episode. In terms of Twitch, I should be streaming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week if all goes to plan. Finally, we are sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. If you want an energy drink for your long gaming sessions, then you can get a 10% discount on Dubby products by using the code TheLNGPod at checkout. That's TheLNGPod for a 10% discount. Okay, well, let's get straight into it. This is going to be our top 10 most iconic video game characters episode. So what this will be, this will follow the same format we used as mentioned on the movie podcast when we done our top 10 Pixar movies. I found a random list online of the top 10 most iconic video game characters that none of us have looked at. I didn't tell you what the list was or what company I used. I found it and I didn't go any further than what you can see now. I've not gone below there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Better not be as bad as that Pixar list though.
yes, I was going to say if it's anything like the Pixar list we done, there's going to be some questionable inclusions here. Although I
Yeah.
feel like this topic is a bit more. There are some that just have to be there,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
but
feel like
absolutely.
they
the
could
Pixar
still
one, and then, yeah.
wind us up. But
Does this same list have a designated telephone number that we can contact if we have any problems?
I don't think so. I don't think so. This one. But
If you saw the Pixar one, that joke makes a lot more sense
Yeah.
to people than it is. They'd be like, "What the fuck are you going on about, David?"
So, as per the Pixar one, what we're going to do first is we're going to make a list of characters we think should be in the top 10 list. And then we're going to compare it. So you're getting our collective top 10. And then we're going to
Yeah.
compare it to this top 10 to see either if their list is shit, if we can think shit, or if we look at it and go, actually, theirs is actually better than ours. I doubt that's going to happen personally because we're always going to be biased, but you never know. There may be some that we
might
forget.
want to scroll it up a little bit, Welchy. You can sort of see a hint through the
Oh
advert.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay, I didn't
Just
see
see what
that.
number 10 is.
So, interestingly, the people watching and listening can't see that because I've cropped it enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So that works in that side, but you're right, it doesn't work for us. Okay, well,
There we go.
should we just do it? I don't know what to do now because we now know what it is, but I'm guessing you read it and you can see who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing I know what that's from. I'm not entirely sure, but
Do you know what it's from, Stephen?
I recognise the name, but I wouldn't be able to tell you.
we
like,
might be okay.
Okay,
So-
I know what it's from, so I'll just stay stum
Okay.
and hope for the best. But
Three ones I saw. If I saw, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's from that set game." But I recognise the name.
so before we make a list, I guess we should go through what they have kind of used as their definition of iconic. Hopefully, they've given us one. So it says, don't want to go any lower than that. Article is Pixel Power Celebrities, blah blah blah. One of the most essential elements of any video game is the characters within them. A great character can make or break a game, and some have become so beloved that they have become household names. So I think that's a key bit there, household names.
Yeah.
Here are the top
Yeah.
10 most famous. Okay, it's interesting. Oh, actually, the list does say most famous up here. Do you
Yeah,
want
I
me to
guess
find
that's
another
the-
list?
You can if you want to, but I think that's pretty much the same, isn't it?
Famous and iconic. They kind of wear the same clothes essentially. Famous, you're an icon. So I think I'm
keep
happy
it.
with that.
Okay. fine.
Yeah.
I think I searched top 10 most iconic and this come up, so it's obviously
Yeah,
very
it's just
relatable.
wording, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is a website called themost10.com, which sounds like they just make top 10 lists maybe
Yeah.
with that kind of name. Cool. So let's, I guess, come up with a list. I'm going to be typing away so people may hear it, hopefully not too much. But I want to make a list. So who wants to chuck one out first? There's some very obvious ones, I guess.
Mario.
Yeah, I was about to say Mario's got to be in there.
What we'll do first
Like-
is just get a list of however many, and then we can
Yeah,
go through
yeah.
and pick our 10.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going to
think
chuck
like a lot-
in Kratos.
Yeah, I knew you would.
His image is just synonymous with PlayStation now, like that
Yeah.
ashy skin with the red tattoo, whatever you want to call it. It's not even just the reboot. He was famous anyway. The only thing is the household thing is interesting.
Yeah.
Because he's a household name with gamers, I think.
Yeah.
But then there's this
that's-
level above where, such as
Everyone
my
knows.
parents will know Mario. They will know some more that I'm sure we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put Kratos like number one, but I think
We'll see what other knows.
Yeah, we'll see what. Yes, we might have 10 that are just better.
I mean, if we chuck in Lara Croft, Nathan Drake.
Yeah. Lara Croft / Tomb Raider is obviously has to be there. Nathan Drake, yeah, I would say. For me, currently, I would say Kratos is a bit more well known, but it's literally neck and neck.
Yeah.
Only because of how
mean,
he looks. His look is so iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think if we're still on the subject of Naughty Dog, you would lean more towards Ellie, but then that's more in like that's not one that I would say is like on par with Mario
No.
or Kratos, but is very well known and
The
is a
only
very
thing is-
household name within
I don't think
that community.
Go on, Andy.
I don't think Ellie or Joe are on par with Nathan Drake. I think more people would know.
I kind
And
of
that might
disagree.
change slightly with
The TV show,
coming out
yes,
now.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
you also got the Uncharted movie,
yes.
which have obviously had that's nowhere near the levels of the Last of Us TV show, in my opinion. But yeah, you still hear the names. But I think the game, in terms of the games, you had more games than Last of Us at the moment, so it goes back further.
It does. It'd be interesting. I'd
But
love to
Last of
see.
Us is so. The thing is, the popularity
The-
and how great that story is, I think supersedes
I'm gonna
Ellie.
write-
I agree. I agree in the sense that
I feel
people will.
if you ask someone, do you know who Ellie is, and then you say, do you know who Nathan Drake is, people are going to be like, oh yeah, I know who Nathan Drake
So
is.
I've put down
yeah.
Joel/Ellie.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
I think if
I
you
would
went
lean-
round to like cinema, say, I stood outside of cinema because cinema and video
Yeah.
games are kind of linked. Like people that like one normally like both.
yeah.
And you had a picture up of these two people, Joel and Nathan Drake. It'd be so interesting to see who most people knew.
I
It'd be
think
very
people
Yeah.
would go more towards Nathan Drake, but I
Yeah.
would lean more towards Ellie because just when I think of The Last of Us, I in a weird way I think of Ellie more
She
first
is the
before
main
Joel.
part. She is the main
Yeah.
story, but I still think Joel is so loved.
I think more Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will.
Obviously, I
It
haven't
will
played the
be.
second game, but
It will be interesting to see if that may. I'll chuck in another one as well. I think Nico Bellic, GTA 4. Like,
Interesting.
it's
See,
no way.
I had no GTA characters here.
so
Yeah,
none at
I-
all.
I'll write
I
them down
didn't
because
have any.
you've suggested it. But when it comes to our top 10,
I don't.
you're going to
I
struggle
don't
to
think
get him
that's
in.
iconic enough.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna make. I don't think it's gonna make cut, but it's one to put in there because of how iconic. The voice of him. The
I don't even think
catchphrases.
he's the most iconic GTA character. I'd lean more towards like Trevor and
I'd
Michael
say
from
Trevor if I was
GTA.
going to pick one.
Yeah,
Or-
I'd personally
Or
would pick Trevor.
CJ.
from San Andreas. Yes, him or Trevor or Michael. Yeah,
Yeah,
or Franklin. Any of the GTA 5 ones, to be honest.
yeah. I think I've got a soft spot for Nico because I always mention Nico Bellic. Bless me.
Andy, got any?
Another obvious one, which I think should be in there, is Pac-Man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I can understand it.
if
Yeah.
you're talking iconic, everyone like you talking back generations, like you say this is like the whole debate where you have characters that we obviously love, which are probably maybe more iconic now. But you mention Pac-Man to anyone, gamer or not
Yeah.
gamer, they know who it is. That's like
Yeah.
what's iconic.
For me
about
though,
them.
the thing with Pac-Man is I struggle with it calling him a character. It's like calling a Tetris piece a character, in my opinion.
It's different. No, that's different because you're controlling the blocks. You're controlling Pac-Man going around
Yeah,
eating
I
things.
guess so.
It's literally got the name man in the character. So
Yeah, fair. Okay.
I've never heard someone be so passionate over putting Pac-Man onto a list.
I don't even play
No.
Pac-Man anymore. Like obviously, I played it as a kid. It's not like one of my favorite games. It's just one of those
Yeah, no,
addictive
I get
games
it.
that you play. But
Yeah.
This is interesting because
Yeah.
I've got a list of like 20 here, and so far there's already two new ones that I didn't have: Pac-Man and Nico Bellic.
Also, Sonic.
Well, I was going to
Yeah,
say
Sonic,
Sonic, and I want to chuck in Master Chief from Halo.
Yeah.
yeah,
Would again?
We're missing
I'm
some.
going
I've
more.
got them here, so we won't miss them. But there's some major ones.
I'm also going down like the more sort of biased route as well when thinking of like someone like John Marston from Red Dead Redemption. But
No.
again,
It's interesting because obviously we all love Rockstar games so much.
yeah,
And
I
that's why
don't
I'm
think
leaning
I
with
great.
Wilson.
I just don't know if they fit the icon. It's weird. There's some of the best
They don't
characters
yet.
that are written. I just don't
Yeah.
know about the iconic status. But I
The
don't know
thing
if it's
is,
because
like,
they only
when-
have one game.
yeah.
I know John Marston had
yeah,
two.
exactly. Like, but when you're talking of Sonic, like
Sonic,
we
a million
obviously, I know
percent.
you didn't play it. Like we grew up with Sonic.
Yeah,
I
no, we
played
did.
it. It's like one of the first games I played. But then it's still around now. Like there's new Sonic games you can pick up now
TV
and play.
shows,
and
films,
new
it's
ones
got
coming out.
everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So what we have
but-
to realize is, are we talking about the characters that have been there through generations? Because that is different to any other story character. But you could still argue that
It doesn't.
because of how successful those games are, they could still be like, what defines iconic? That's the question.
famous.
To me, icon.
Like this one says, famous
Yeah.
video game characters. And
Yeah.
yes, Arthur Morgan and John Marston are better written. They're much better written than Sonic. Sonic's not written well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
much more famous.
It-
And
Yeah.
for example, I don't think he's on a top 10 list, but I wrote down
I don't-
Minecraft Steve
Oh yeah, I would pretty agree with you on that
because
because that's
He's
when
a-
did Minecraft come out?
2011.
He's definitely iconic.
The
now,
look,
like,
the look of
he's
it is
like-
iconic.
It's very basic look, and obviously now with the movie of Jack Black, obviously that's probably jumped up a bit as well.
Yes, yeah.
To me, iconic is when you can mention that character to anyone, and it doesn't matter if they play games or not, they know who it is. And like, I feel like
The difficulty with the Minecraft one is if you showed a random parent that, they'd know what it is because their kids have played Minecraft. They wouldn't tell you it's Steve though.
yeah,
They would just say it's
No,
Minecraft.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
There's
that might be a
some
tricky one.
other like major ones such as Crash Bandicoot.
I was about
Yeah,
to say
Crash
Crash.
Bandicoot, maybe
Yeah.
like Spyro.
Yes.
Would
I
you
think
would you put Ratchet in
I
that?
would say Ratchet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say Ratchet.
Again, I don't think these are all making top 10, but
No,
No.
no.
if this
Just
was a
names
top
stuff,
25 list, I think these ones are the ones that start to pop in around that mark.
Yeah.
Hitman, Agent 47.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I know
I
you've got an out of this.
massively on Mount Rushmore because of him
yes,
being so iconic that you look at him and just everyone knows
yes.
who he is.
I think it's important to note that these characters should originate from games. For example,
Mm,
Batman cannot be in this list.
no.
If you
Yeah.
have Batman in this, don't get me wrong, the Batman games are some of the best games ever.
But
he's
it's not
he's an
a
iconic
character that originates.
character.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
can't be any that have come from like so for
Comics,
example, you
TV.
could argue sort of Homer from The Simpsons Hit and Run is iconic, but you can't include him in that list because it's from a source.
Yeah.
Because of how many people played Hit and Run, like
Yeah.
that game is iconic.
Same with
But
Spider-Man,
I would
anything like that.
Put him in that list. Yeah. I think the other one as well, which again, not sure how you both going to go with it, like Lady Dimitrescu.
Ah,
Just
absolutely
because of
not. Like I agree that she was a meme at the time. Like everyone fancied her. It's the vampire lady
It's-
from Resident Evil 7, 8, 9.
It's more
8.
so, but it's not just.
Okay.
I'm not saying it just because of her look, because of that her character is so
definitely
memorable.
iconic.
And when you think about Resident Evil villains,
Yeah, you think
she's
of her
like
straight
right
away.
up
Yes, yes.
there. And Resident Evil is one of the biggest horror video games out there.
I think if
I could.
Resident
I
Evil,
don't think it's going to be there.
there's another
but there's
Resident Evil character
argument.
that should be there, and it's Leon Kennedy
Yeah,
from number 4 and others.
yeah,
And number 2, even, sorry. While
Yeah.
we're here, I am going to quickly get in Discord comments because we might as well add them in now to help us in
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
So I obviously asked on Discord for people to send in what they think would be in their list of iconic characters. Big Z wrote in with Leon from Resident Evil. Just agreed with that.
Yep.
He wrote in with Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, which again,
Yeah, I thought that's what that was from.
fair. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I've not played Kingdom Hearts, but I know, like, if you
Neither.
showed me the picture of that character, I wouldn't have. That's the kind of character I'd be like, I know the name, but I can't think of it. I know it's from Kingdom Hearts, and I know it's a famous
Yeah.
game. I'm gonna write it down because I don't think it makes a top 10, but we'll see.
It's probably not going to make our top
Yeah.
10 for sure
And
because
then
I haven't played it either.
he's also said Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, who is very iconic. But again, we haven't played it, but I can appreciate one. And we also had Jack write in, obviously Jack, who's been on the podcast many, many times. He has said, and we've already got these ones actually, but I'll read out what he said. He said, it's always the three mascots that stick out for me above everyone. I feel they're the three most referenced by non-game players, so Crash, Sonic, and Mario.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
agree with that.
interesting. Mario is at a lock. Like, I honestly think Mario should
Yeah.
be number 1.
Could you
on
imagine if
everyone's
Mario's
list.
not in this list? Just throwing that out there.
If it's not in the list, then this is worse than Pixar because
Yeah.
he is video games. Like you think of
Yeah.
video games, you think of Mario. I will chuck another one out there. Obviously we said Ratchet. I'm going down the fighting game route. I realized when we did our Mount Rushmore episode, I think it was JJ Rose that wrote in on YouTube, said that he would have added in, and then he put in like Ryu from Street Fighter and Scorpion and Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. And when I was
Yep.
reading that, I was thinking, I didn't even think about fighting games, and there are some iconic ones. So
Yeah,
obviously I'm more the fighting game person, but I'm guessing you two would know Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
I'm aware of the
do.
characters, but I would also say that I wouldn't say that they're in the category of
I
like,
don't think it's gonna
again,
make top 10, but
you know, Mario. If we're saying in the same breath of like what we talked about earlier with GTA, then we've got to apply the same approach to
yeah, a
the
million percent.
fighting game. But again, there's an argument to it because you think of Sub-Zero, I've touched Mortal Kombat briefly, but I know of that character immediately. You say that, I can visualize it in my head. But would the vast majority of people out there have that same approach or have that same idea?
I think they're more likely to recognize a Street Fighter or Mortal
There's
Kombat
been
character
so
over
many Street Fighter games, isn't
Nico.
there? So it's
Again, you've grown up with that being an arcade game to now on PlayStation.
the only
and
problem
Xbox.
with them being fighter games is they are typically more niche than other games.
Yeah.
But still,
I don't think it makes the list, but it's nice to have it there as a mention.
And you got any others?
Spyro Retro. No, that would. I was thinking of, obviously you got quite a lot of Pokemon games, but I guess that wouldn't really count either.
That was my kind of iffy one because it's kind of like I feel like Pokemon just kind of exploded in one go. Like obviously one must have started it, but it felt like the cards and the game and the show just all happened.
Do you know what the first thing was? Was it a game or did it start as a show or was it?
I think
or a card trading game.
It definitely wasn't a movie because I think you got a card. Like if you went to watch the new movie or you bought the DVD,
been the show before the movie.
Yeah.
Because then it has to be exempt because of other titles if it's come from a show. But I can see why you would think that.
I don't think I think it's either the cards or the game. Was Pokemon? Yes, the first Pokemon. No, that's not what I asked. What came first? A Pokemon adventure manga. Pokemon always started as a game.
Okay.
February 96, and its success led to the creation of the anime and the manga, the comics.
Yeah.
Video games franchise first and foremost. Well,
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Yeah. On that basis, then I would be shocked if Pikachu isn't in that list now.
Yeah.
As a result of that, because it's originated from a video game.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's the one Pokemon everyone's going to know. If you don't know about Pokemon, everyone knows.
I can't stand Pokemon. And I'm perfectly honest, I can't stand Pokemon. Can't stand it at all. But I know Pikachu, like literally.
Could you name me two more Pokemon, Stephen?
Oh, I had to play this game with Brett Jay's other friend.
Everyone should be able to name 4 Pokemon.
There's one, and the second most famous in my. I'll say it in a minute. See if you can get it, Stephen.
But... Yeah.
Is there one?
Maybe
one called Eve?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We'll let you have it. We'll let you have it. Eevee.
It's Eevee. Yeah.
Eevee.
But that's not who was. There's like that's not. I
don't
know how you chose that over like all the others. There's one main one. Should we give you a hint? It's a fire type.
That's what I was thinking. A dragon.
Come on, if you don't know it, because that's very iconic.
The thing is, I think Stephen genuinely doesn't like it. So if we say it, you'll be like, "Yeah, I know that." But to bring it off the top of your head, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I've given you 2 already. I'm not embarrassed myself even more.
It's Charizard.
Oh yeah, I would have never said that in a million Sundays.
Meowth.
I was thinking more like Mewtwo and then the 3 starters. So Squirtle.
Yeah. But I don't think that's the same for Stephen because
I'm just hearing words at this point.
Yeah. For me, I go to the TV show and I think it's Meowth and Pikachu, like kind of.
Yeah, I guess so with Team Rocket.
Were you saying like what I think of is the Mousicals from Fortnite? That's all I've got in my head at that point, which is completely different.
Funny thing is, I know what you're thinking of, and it actually doesn't look too dissimilar.
But I think it's just that my example is that I don't have any time or patience with Pokemon. But you say who's Pikachu? I could do a sketch of Pikachu. I've got that image distilled into my head, so that could make the list.
Yeah,
there's a high chance that's on there.
I've got a few left, but Stephen, you got any more to add?
Not really, because all of mine are really biased, and they're just not as iconic.
There's loads.
It's
come on,
that I.
Stephen. Okay, talking about your biased, Captain Price.
Oh,
yeah, but I was about to say that, but then I was like, am I going to get debunked because of that.
No, me and
'Cause
you
if
were
you're
on the same
saying that-
side, wasn't we? Me and you said
Yeah,
Captain
we are
Price
on the same
is,
side
and it was
about
Andy
Captain
who
Price.
said
I said
Yeah.
Ghost
Ghost.
because of the look.
Yes, no,
I said,
it's absolutely Captain Price. Everyone would know.
I'm
But would you
not
put
gonna
Captain
start this
Price on the
debate again.
same? Are you putting Captain Price in the same banner as Sonic? That's what is stopping me from just
But
throwing out suggestions.
I think there's going to be like 5 in here, which are a
Yeah.
lock, which are like, we might as well say them now: Mario,
Yeah.
Sonic, Tomb Raider, at least. Let's say 3. Those 3 are like,
You know-
everyone fucking knows them.
I would put in Isaac Clarke from the Dead Space series because his
No.
character. Wait, no, don't just say no. Right, let me hear me out. Right, his outfit is very iconic.
Yes. You know what? I'll
A
give you
lot
that
of
one.
people know, and they've got the comic books. There's like cosplay. Like there is a lot of stuff.
He's
with
not making top 10 though.
that. He's not making
Yeah.
top 10, but he's. I would say that he's a very honourable mention because
His outfit
there
is
are loads of
iconic,
people
yeah.
that that are not horror gamers, but they know of what Isaac Clarke's outfit is.
I don't. I'm not a horror
Well,
gamer. I don't
yeah, but
know what it is.
If you saw it, you'd know.
Well,
You'd know it. But
you would know it.
there are some which are much more iconic that we still haven't got, and I can't believe we've not said it yet. Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking Gears earlier. I was
Gears.
thinking,
Yeah,
but then which character do you go for?
Marcus.
Because obviously, I feel like there's a couple.
yeah. You go for
He's
Marcus.
always on the cover of the game,
I
Yeah,
suppose so.
other than 4
Although-
and 5, obviously.
since playing it, the Coltrane baby. I forgot
Yeah.
how much of.
Marcus
We'll
is
get
not my
we'll get
favourite.
to that in my second part of this. But like when playing it, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many amazing characters. But yeah, when you think of Gears, you think of Marcus. To be fair, Welch, I was just waiting for you. I was going to give you that title to say Marcus because how much you love Gears 4.
I'm gonna have to make a case for another Nintendo game because we've got not much Nintendo love here other than Mario and Pikachu. Link from Zelda.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think he's
Probably
top
has
10
to be in there.
personally, but we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll argue.
I
that.
don't. I
Would
don't
we-
play Zelda, and he has. I think he has to be in there.
Would you put any other Mario characters in?
See, that's
that
why
would be
I
a
see.
part?
I was thinking that.
I was thinking
but
Luigi or Princess Peach.
Yeah, I was going to say
Donkey
Princess
Kong.
Peach.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
There's so many.
I think it'd be more Luigi because when people think of Mario,
It's
they
Mario and
automatically
Luigi, yeah.
think Mario and Luigi, especially
it's
with like
the-
the movie.
But
Do you know
Donkey
what? It's
Kong
the
is
same
fucking
approach.
iconic though.
He is. Obviously, he's got his own game now, like own games as well. So
And they're making a film just for Donkey Kong apparently.
Yeah.
The thing is this list going to be one of those like the Pixar one where
Yeah.
it's one per franchise? We don't know that.
Because like,
Yeah.
I also think of like when I think of Sonic, I think of Shadow. You got Tails, like
Tails, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
even, we're not even doing
It-
villains here, by the way.
yeah,
We're
Yeah,
kind of sticking down the
true.
route of. I mean, most of the iconic ones are going to be
I-
the main ones.
I think because like with villains, they're usually like one game and done, whereas obviously with the heroes,
In
they're in
games that we
multiple
like, but
games.
a lot of the Nintendo games they reoccur, like
I guess so.
Eggman
I mean-
and Sonic.
Obviously,
Eggman. Wait, I was
Yeah.
really about to say like Eggman has
Yeah.
been in so many of the Sonic games in the Shadow the Hedgehog game as well.
And Sonic,
Um,
the Sonic movies with Jim Carrey has made him probably even more popular. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It'd
We
be
were talking about-
interesting to know whether the people that wrote this list are like actual gamers or
True,
a combination
true.
of people.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because if they're actual gamers, then I see more like the PlayStation and Xbox exclusive characters getting in there, like the Halos, the Gears of War, maybe Joel, Ellie. Whereas if they're not gamers or it's a mixture of both, then I feel like we're going to get more towards like the Pac-Man sort of side,
I've got one for
and obviously
you.
like Sonic, Mario.
I've got one for you, Andy. Geralt
Yeah.
of Rivia from The Witcher.
Oh, from The Witcher.
He's had
I
3
think so.
games.
I would have to say yes because one, his look is iconic.
His look is iconic, yeah.
I'd wonder if we showed. It'd be interesting if we showed someone a picture. Like I don't think Steven knows what he looks like. If we showed Steven a picture, would he then be like, "Oh yeah, I know who that is from The Witcher"? Plus, you've now got the TV show as well, so
Yeah.
yeah, I think that has to be in there. But definitely, if that article was written by gamers, that will be in there because it's like it's almost everyone's like game of the year for that year.
Stephen?
Oh, so that's on the cover of most of the Witcher games.
Yeah,
am I
yeah,
right?
that's Geralt. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would recognise it just simply for it being on the cover of most of the Witcher games that you see, like when you're like shopping around and looking for games, it's there. The other one that I would throw in, I know it's more recent, but like Aloy from the Horizon series.
Interesting.
It's an interesting one. It's more recent, but the
Yeah,
Horizon series has
she's becoming.
exploded.
I think she's becoming that way.
Yeah. Well, you
Um,
also think of like I think of it. You know, when you get the PlayStation Productions like
she's part
logo,
of it. Yeah.
Aloy's face is now on there. The same as Astro. Like Astro is
Astro needs a few
getting
more
to that
games, but I
point.
think it's getting there.
Does
Yeah.
need a few more games, but is again is part of that list of
Okay.
PlayStation production faces.
What about Sackboy?
The
Oh yes, that boy's no,
are
because it's
they
Big Planet.
He's more than Astro Bot
are
in
they
terms of iconic.
yeah are they too
Yeah,
PlayStation iconic though? Like we're talking iconic overall. Like I feel like with certain
Yeah, but
characters,
Mario's
if you
just
name them,
Nintendo. That's what
I know,
I know.
but
Mario's a very
Mario,
different
like
case.
everyone knows. Yeah, it's like some people like when I was reading the like this was ages ago, an article about Game of the Year and Astro Bot winning. Like I was reading through the comments and people were like, what the hell's Astro Bot? Like there's so many comments where people didn't even know what Astro Bot was. And I haven't played it, obviously I know what Astro Bot is because of PlayStation. But I wonder how many people actually I don't think it's been out there enough yet
No,
for it to be considered iconic.
I would say though, Sackboy though has for sure.
I think
I
Sackboy's
guess
Little
definitely
Big
more than
Planet,
Astro Bot.
Little Big Planet at the time like absolutely exploded, and I think give Astro a couple of years and he will probably surpass Sackboy, which is probably why we've not had any new Sackboy stuff because Astro's sort of taken that over. But I think it would be unfair on Sackboy to say I get what you're saying with that, Andy, but like you've got to also take into account how big those games are, and like especially like the Little Big Planet at the time, it was
I think it's easy to like put your personal sort of opinion ahead of
yeah,
like what the whole world would be thinking. Whereas I think they are more iconic towards PlayStation users over gaming users. And I
Well,
know like you
yeah,
could argue that with like Master Chief, but I think because it's been out longer from like the
yeah.
very beginning where you had like Xbox first PlayStation battle, I feel like
yeah,
even PlayStation users know who those characters are or like other
yeah, no,
users.
We've got about
yeah,
15
no,
minutes, so should we make our list and then compare it to theirs?
Yeah,
yeah,
I
for
was just
sure.
gonna chuck out one more name and just maybe it's not that iconic actually, but I was gonna say like Prince of Persia, just because of like those games.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's making top 10, but I think again it's in that
Would
top
we
25.
would we also put in
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed?
Oh, Ezio.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like,
he's pretty iconic, and he's been around
yeah.
for a while.
I like that one.
mm,
I like that one a lot. That's going to be one of
yeah,
those ones which it might be like 11th or 12th for me. We'll have to see. Let's
Yeah,
go through it. We'll see. So we're not ranking them. Like we're not going to try and guess their ranking, but I think we all agree Mario's one.
it's got to be
yeah,
one. Yeah,
but I would
Yeah.
say that for what Jack's comment was the spot on Mario, Sonic, and Crash.
I'm not fully in on Crash. I do think Sonic
Okay,
makes it. We'll see.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Mario,
I'll
Sonic,
write
Green.
Crash down, but I'm happy for that one to be kicked if we think it should.
Okay,
What about Tomb Raider? I think Tomb Raider's in.
yeah, Team Raider's in.
that's gonna be in there.
Okay.
Nathan Drake, I think is also in.
Let's go. Let's
Or do you
go
not
for the
think?
bankers, like because
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I think if we're being unbiased, I do think that Master Chief makes it
Yeah, I have to
over
put that
Nathan
in.
Drake. Over Nathan Drake,
I
at
might not be
least.
happy.
Over Nathan Drake, yeah, because he's been
I
around
don't.
longer.
I don't
I
like
prefer
saying
Nathan
it.
Drake. I prefer Nathan Drake, but I think he's
Yeah,
iconic. Okay,
Yeah, I'd
Hitman.
also
Hitman. Is he a banker?
yeah, I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know.
Oh, he doesn't
I
know.
don't like him.
This is tougher than I thought.
I don't think I personally don't think Hitman's going to be on this list, but I could be
Interesting.
completely
Which I
wrong.
would be massively upset with because Hitman deserves to be in that top 10.
Okay,
But
let me go
that's
through then, and we'll all say yes or no.
okay.
Kratos
Yeah,
doesn't have to be in the fourth spot. I just mean somewhere in the top 10.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say
I
yeah.
would, yeah,
We're
I'd say yeah.
okay, we're all gonna say yes to that one then. Fine. We've got 5 so far: Mario, Sonic, Tomb Raider, Kratos, and Crash. That's not
Okay.
bad.
See, I would actually put Agent 47 over Crash.
I wouldn't. Crash Bandicoot's well more known. than Hitman.
Hitman's massive though, and it's been around for
It's so
I'm not saying
same
it's not
amount of time
massive.
as
I'm
Crash.
saying
Yeah, but Crash and Hitman have had the same sort of time. They both sort of
it's not
originated
all
at
about
the turn
time
of the
though. It's
millennium.
more about it can be about the game being more like in terms of being known to more people. You say Agent 47 to someone, they're going to be like, "What the hell's that from?" You say Crash
those
Bandicoot to someone, they know exactly what it looks like.
those 3D
There's also a
animated
Hitman movie.
characters.
Mm.
The 3D animated,
I don't
like,
think
what do you call them? Not character. Like I call them mascots, like the mascots back in the day.
Yeah.
They're just so popular.
They're just so big back then that they're not forgotten about. Like,
Okay, Joel or Ellie, like either or. I'm gonna say
I
no
would.
for now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
saying
say
no.
I'm gonna say no for now as much as I don't want to say no.
Pac-Man, Andy. I don't think it is, but what do you think?
I think it's I think it's one of the most iconic characters. I think it'll be on this list.
I think it
But
will
I'd
be in this
personally
list.
say yes.
Okay.
I don't want it to be in the list, but I feel like it will be.
I've been outvoted. Okay, we've done Sonic. Did we do Master Chief? Oh, we kind of let's skip them for now. Spyro.
No.
I think Spyro's lost its touch a bit.
Yeah, it might be just
Yeah.
outside.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
Ratchet.
I think they're a big one.
I think Ratchet will be in it.
Yeah, I think Ratchet will be in there.
Again, I think it's just because it's such an iconic look and it's still relevant. Like
Yeah.
how the last game was only like 4 years ago.
Leon,
Maybe not even that.
Leon Kennedy.
Or-
I'm voting yes for Leon, but
You guys are more Resident Evil fans than me, so I'll let you guys choose that one. I think
You know what, I will-
I say no.
to
So.
me, he is Mr. Resident Evil.
Yeah, I will go with that because of how popular the Resident Evil series. I mean, I personally would put Lady Dimitrescu in, but I'm going to take my unbiased feeling of why I want to pick her over Leon. But yeah, so I'll go yeah with that.
So we've got 8. There are only 2 spots left.
So it's got to be Link from Zelda.
We're going with Link.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Everyone knows what Zelda is.
yeah.
Even if you haven't
Zelda's
played
like stupidly popular.
But
Solid Snake
last-
from Metal Gear Solid.
Well, I know that's on the list, but
Yeah.
Spoiler for everyone, we know that's number 10,
Yeah.
so we'll just put that in because we know it's in.
yeah.
That's our 10 then.
So we've got no to Crash, no to Marcus from Gears of War, which is a big one.
Well, no, Crash is in.
We said yes to Crash. Yeah, we
Crash
said
is in.
yes.
Oh, you put
At-
Crash
At
in.
the minute. So at the moment, our 10 is in no particular order: Mario, Sonic, Tomb Raider, Kratos, Crash Bandicoot, Pac-Man, Ratchet and Clank, but Ratchet, Leon Kennedy, Link, and Solid Snake. That's a very, no pun intended, a solid list.
Yeah.
It is very solid.
But let's go through some of the characters we're missing. Master Chief, Sora
man.
from Kingdom Hearts, Cloud from Final Fantasy. I think we're going to fuck up on that one.
Yeah.
The fighting characters, which I think we won't make it. Pikachu.
Yeah.
It depends what way they go with Pikachu on this list.
Yeah.
I
Pikachu
feel
or
like
Crash. They might say he's iconic because of the show, not the game.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I'm
feel like
rooting
they
for
would.
Agent 47, so if that's in that list, I'll be really happy.
Captain
I feel
Price.
like-
he will be.
I don't think Captain Price makes this list because it's such a powerful
No.
list.
Yeah.
Isaac Clarke, I don't think makes it. Marcus Phoenix.
Probably, based on what we've already got, probably not.
Okay, go. So Discord just went down, which is what we use to talk and record on this podcast. It's never gone down for us, so we had to scramble. We're using a different service. I might sound different. Andy and Stephen might sound different. We might look different. We had to really quickly do this. It doesn't look as good as I'd normally want it to look, but I wanted to finish this episode and get it out on time. So yeah, please bear with us for this last part, but hopefully Discord will be working for future episodes. I'm sure it will be. And I just realized you guys can still see my fucking thumbnail, which is not what you're supposed to be seeing. Hang on a minute. Go back to the top 10 list. There's a little. Everyone would have seen the thumbnail by now anyway. Okay, yeah. So I can't remember where we got to, but we've kind of decided on our list, which is going to be Mario, Sonic, Tomb Raider, Kratos, Crash Bandicoot, Pac-Man, Ratchet, Leon Kennedy, Link, and Solid Snake. If I had to pick
Yeah.
2 there that I don't think are going to actually be in this list, it's Ratchet and Pac-Man.
I knew you was going to say Pac-Man.
Um,
If I was choosing 2, or at least one, it'd be Leon. And I'd chuck in
Ooh.
Master Chief.
ooh, I think
Okay.
Master Chief is going to be here. I really do. But we'll find out. Any that you think's not going to be there, Stephen, that we just said?
Prob- No, actually,
You think it's a
I
solid
feel-
list?
What do you think? It's spot on.
yeah, I do think it's pretty solid. The ones that I want in are my personal preference, so I'm just gonna leave those there.
So normally I share my screen so Stephen and Andy can see it. Long story short, they're not being able to see it this time, so I'm gonna have to reveal them audio, like, and tell them who it is, which helps audio listeners anyway. So let's go through the top 10 list from themostt10.com, and in number 10 is Solid Snake, as we know. We saw it
Oh, I would
earlier.
never
No
guess
way.
that. What the hell? Solid
Um,
Snake's in there.
So I think that's fair. That number 10
Yeah.
is a fair slot.
If it was
Number
any higher, I
9
would think
is
disappointed.
Kratos.
Oh, so it isn't there?
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're 2 for 2.
That's good.
I'm happy with that. I don't mind 9. I'd argue higher.
At the
but
moment,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, depends
Depending
on
on
what the
what-
other
yeah,
8 are
what's-
going to be. Yeah.
Okay, are we ready for number 8?
Yeah. Sonic.
You reckon Sonic, Stephen?
That's probably going to be higher.
Ratchet.
Number 8 is Tomb Raider Lara Croft.
Hey,
I
Again,
thought that
three.
might have been.
I
thought
think that
that'd
should
been
be higher, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's in the list.
Depends on, again, if the other 7 are even more iconic,
Yeah.
and it's that kind of list, then it would all vary.
But was always going to be in here somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a shock one to come out.
Come on,
Yeah.
Agent 47.
This could be a great list, Andy. This could be an amazing list. Number 7, Sonic.
Okay, yep, that's on our list. Happy with
But
this.
Sonic
Again,
number 7 though.
I think it should be higher, but
Yeah,
Sonic, I can understand like maybe Tomb Raider, but Sonic, I would thought Sonic would be easy in the top 3.
I think
I
there's
wonder
going to
if
be a
there's some
shocker in
like
here
we
somewhere.
forgot about. Yeah, there's got to be.
Yeah.
If they're putting it that high.
Number 6 is Ken from Street Fighter.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
So I was on the right
there is a Street
lines.
Fighter one.
I actually wouldn't
Yeah.
have picked Ken. I would have picked Ryu, which is interesting. I'm going to read out why they picked Ken. They must talk about Ryu. The most
Depending on
famous.
it wears like all red.
Apparently, yes. I'm okay. Maybe you
Let's
think that's
see.
the most famous then, do
Yeah,
you?
I would have chosen.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's who I recognise.
So they've just literally put the most famous Street Fighter character, which is interesting because I would have gone Ryu. But it does say he appeared in all the Street Fighter games along with his best friend and rival Ryu. So it's
Okay.
Yeah, from me playing it when I was younger, I recognise Ken. But if I was, I haven't got up to date with it.
number 5. Okay, there's a game we forgot, and I would argue this shouldn't count. Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman is the main character from Half-Life.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I have played some Half-Life. I never beat it. I don't think that should be a famous one, personally.
I don't think it's iconic.
It's an iconic game. It's one of the best games ever, whatever. But you don't ever see him. Like, you're him. It's first person. He doesn't talk.
Yeah.
I always find games
Plus-
like that tough because I guess Link doesn't talk, but you at least see Link all the time.
I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know who that is.
No, if you said to someone who's Gordon Freeman, they'd be like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was from the name.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
when you mentioned Half-Life, I was like, okay. I know
Yeah,
what
same. That was
Half-Life
my
is,
sort of
but-
thought process, which then makes you think: is there going to be other ones on this list that?
Yeah, of a
adopts the same
similar
profile?
nature, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Number 4. God, I should have made this list, guys. Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
They're going to miss out some big names on this.
There's
though,
going to be some
but-
big ones
yeah.
missing now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 3 now we've not had. Ken, Gordon Freeman, and Sub-Zero.
Modern. Yeah.
We touched upon
We
Sub-Zero.
we spoke about them, but
Yeah.
if Pac-Man's on this, if Pac-Man's top 3, I'll quit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think safe to say Pac-Man is not going on to that list, and if it is top 3, I also quit.
So far, we're
We need
missing
Mario.
Mario, which has to be here.
Crash Bandicoot.
We're missing Crash. We're missing Leon Kennedy. We're missing Link.
Link, yeah, I think Link's going to be on here.
Ratchet.
Yeah.
And then any of the others that we mentioned but didn't actually pick.
It's gonna be tough.
I swear to God, if Mario's not here. If Mario's not number 1, by the way, it should be number 1.
I think they potentially could put Link above Mario.
Oh,
Just
I still think
not
Mario's number
because-
1, though.
yeah.
For me, Mario's number 1.
Yeah.
But just because of how much praise the Zelda games get, I feel like this list might have it top.
I think we also have to, because we're not, I wouldn't say dismissive, but I always dismiss Zelda because it's just not my kind of thing. But the appetite for it is just.
They're better games than Mario games, in my mind. But
yeah.
Number 3. Oh, Andy. What a great shout. Prince of Persia.
Oh, see? I did say it.
That should not be 3, though.
No.
If it was like 10th, I'd have been like, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the 3rd most famous video game character ever.
I would say I'd put Lara Croft should be much higher up.
Just her alone. Yeah, agreed. But well done for shouting it out, at least, Andy. At least we get the brownie points for mentioning it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, good call.
Number 2. So that means we're getting some big omissions here. Mario and Link. But then you're missing out loads of others.
The next 2. Yeah.
No, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
Number 2.
Mario's got to be.
I quit.
Oh no, who is it?
No
It's
way.
fucking Pac-Man.
Is it?
Oh, what the
I told
fuck?
you, Pac-Man's iconic in terms of like gaming as a whole.
Oh, look, that is ridiculous.
More iconic than Link.
Yeah, it's like obviously you have like people have different interpretations of the word iconic. You say someone who's Link, obviously like Nintendo players will know. A lot of people are going to say they don't know who Link is, but you say Pac-Man, everyone will know. I can say to Beth, who's Pac-Man?
I get it. I just feel like that there's so many better characters.
There's better characters. There are better characters. There's better written characters. There's better games. Better stories. But iconic, everyone knows who Pac-Man is.
Well, we'll
ask
say
anyone at work who Pac-Man is. Ask any of the other characters. They don't know.
I can't disagree with what you're saying. I just don't like the fact that Pac-Man's got not only on that list, but it's number 2.
The other problem with Link in particular is that no one knows his name. Like people that play the games do, but people would call him Zelda.
Yeah.
So he has.
That's always the misconception that you think that Zelda is the main character. I think you actually asked one of the questions in the quizzes, which we both were like, "Oh, it must be Zelda."
So he does have that issue, so I'll accept that. But number 1 has to be Mario, because otherwise this list is horrendous. By the way, number 1, Super Mario. Fine.
Okay, cool. I was getting a bit worried there.
Would you still?
Other choices.
I can understand Pac-Man being in the top 10, but would you seriously only put it at number 2? In terms of,
I still think Sonic and Tomb Raider should be higher.
I agree. I think Sonic and Tomb Raider should be much higher, and then put Pac-Man.
I think Pac-Man takes number 2 for me. The second spot.
Wait, hang on. Whoa. You're saying Pac-Man is more iconic than both Sonic and Tomb Raider?
Yeah, in terms of like the gaming world.
Sonic.
Yeah.
What?
Sonic's a difficult. That would be like 50-50, probably, but. Over Lara Croft, I think Pac-Man's 3rd. So it'd be my top 3. Mario's number 1, no matter what, and then it'd be either Sonic / Pac-Man, and then whichever one at number 3. But Pac-Man's like more iconic than all of those in terms of games.
You do realise though, Tomb Raider's been around for the best part of 30 years and kind of kickstarted the whole adventure gaming genre.
Yeah, I'm with Stephen here. Tomb Raider for me is more iconic than Pac-Man.
Tomb Raider is far more iconic than Pac-Man.
Again, it's down to your definition of iconic, because I feel like if you ask people who Pac-Man is, like if you get 10 people from your work, so it's a range of people, ask them, do you know who Pac-Man is? And then ask them who Lara Croft is. I think 10 of them say yes, we know what Pac-Man is. 5 out of 10 say.
I think more people. Oh no! Because you're also forgetting that you've got the Tomb Raider movies.
Yeah.
You've got the Tomb Raider comic books. You've got you have a lot of people. I would say it'd be fairly.
It won't be even. It'll be lower. No matter what, it'll be lower. Do a poll. I'll do a poll.
I'm challenging you. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow and be like, right, guys, Who do you know more, Pac-Man or Lara Croft?
I'm not
That's
saying that she isn't iconic. I'm just saying Pac-Man's
No, I
more
get that.
iconic.
I don't personally agree at all with the notion that Pac-Man's more iconic than both Sonic and Tomb Raider. But like, I'm acknowledging that Pac-Man should be in that top 10 because I think what you said.
I said it was
makes
50-50
sense.
with Sonic. I feel like Sonic is equally up there with Pac-Man. So I wouldn't be able to choose between those two in terms of which one went second, but it would be in whichever way you want to put it. That would be second and third. Mario is obviously number one. Now, how do you guys when you're going to put Pac-Man in the conversation? Sure.
That's crazy. So just to go through the list again, they had number 10 Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, 9 Kratos, 8 Lara Croft, 7 Sonic Criminal, 6 Ken, 5 Gordon Freeman, again I'd say that's pretty criminal, 4 Sub-Zero, 3 Prince of Persia, 2 Pac-Man, and then 1 Super Mario, which we all knew that was going to be number 1. Which means on our list there was no Crash Bandicoot, there was no Ratchet, Leon Kennedy, or Link.
I'm surprised by Link. Like I don't even play the games. I'm surprised.
No, I'm surprised by that.
There's no. I just checked to see if there was any honorable mentions, but there's not.
I am quite surprised with Ratchet as well. I am
I'm more surprised by Crash Bandicoot. I feel like Crash Bandicoot would be in there over Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, no, I'd probably go with you on that. But equally, both of those, like, I would say are way more iconic. But again, it's down to taste because the Street Fighter community, the Mortal Kombat community is absolutely massive, and Mortal Kombat's been going since 1990. So it's a difficult one. I think that list is might be okay apart from Pac-Man.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as the Pixar one we've done on the movie side.
Yeah.
And it's a tough list, and it's one of those ones where it's a little bit harder to gauge, and we've got stuff like Half-Life, but I still don't think that should have been in there personally.
Like I get Half-Life's like a great game and everyone like loves it, whoever's played it, but
he's not an iconic character.
The character's not iconic. That's not what you think of.
The fighting ones, I think it depends who you ask. I would.
You can argue for and against. For those.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that has been the Late Night Gamer podcast. If you disagree with our choices or the choice on the list, let us know. Who would be in your top 10? Let us know on either YouTube, Spotify, or on Discord. Until then, Andy, do you want to let everyone know where they can follow you?
Yes, please. You can follow me on Twitch at Andy_Y_07. I'll be streaming Pac-Man next, so keep it. No, and you can also find me over on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at AB Collectibles or AB Collectibles 24. Thank you very much.
And Stephen, where can people follow you?
Just on my TikTok at DJ Bagpuss, and on my YouTube channel of the same name. And like we're now going to know that Andy's not completely got a war because he's now going to be going down the Pac-Man route.
Exactly.
Thank you all for listening to the Late Night Gamer podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, please give us a follow, leave a rating, and tell a friend about us, as that goes a really long way. You can follow us on all social medias with the handle at the LNG Pod. Next episode, you're going to get our kind of catch-up session with Stephen's thoughts on Gears Reloaded and Mafia. Me and Andy will talk about Gears and Rematch as well. And then next week we're doing something. I can't remember what we're doing next week now. I would go on Discord, but it's down.
I want to say, isn't it like another top 10 list?
I don't think so, not for games. Maybe it is. Hang on.
Definitely not a review because there's no new games coming out there.
I think, and like this isn't take this with each salt. I feel like it's the top 10 best Rockstar games.
I know that's on the list somewhere.
That is coming up.
Yeah.
And I believe it might be next, but I think it's definitely a top 10 list of some sort.
Maybe. Anyway, you'll get in an episode next week, which we'll probably get clarified in the next episode anyway, on the Friday's episode. Until then, I've been your host, Welchy, and I've been joined by Andy.
Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. And yeah, always find these topics a good debate. So yeah, always get heated a little bit.
And Stephen.
Yeah, it's always fun to do these, and looking forward to the next one.
Thank you all for listening, and keep on gaming. And apologies for the second half of this episode.